So a lot of people have tightness in their anterior hip because they are sitting down a lot, they're in cars, they're at their desk, whatever. And so the areas that get tight are the anterior hip and the external rotators. So in order to open up the anterior hip, there's a real simple stretch you can do. It's just a variation of the couch stretch. And at most it would take 2 minutes to do prior to training. So everybody doesn't have an excuse to not do it, especially before squatting. So the first thing we'll do is actually get in position. It's important to do this up against a wall, even though it's called the couch stretch because early on it was done against a couch. But for whatever reason, having the ankle and plantar flexion matters, and then the knee is completely flexed. And these things are important for getting the stretch on the anterior hip right here. So the first thing you'll do is plant this foot up. For some of you, this is going to be hurt. This is going to hurt quite a bit, and so you're basically a baby. So the baby version, you might have to put your knee down, and if this stretches you, then that's pretty bad. So work on getting this foot up. The more forward this foot is, the more stretch there's going to be. But we're not just going to hang out here with our back all flexed and looking like a pooping dog. What we're going to do is try and get the thoracic spine extended, the chest up, and then from here you're going to push your hips forward. So you're going to think about your genitalia sinking to the ground. So you're going to try and push that hip towards the ground because you would like to get a straight line from your knee to your shoulder, and the spine needs to be extended. So take at least 30 seconds in this position before switching into what we typically look at as the couch stretch, which is posting up here. But you're going to get more open in the anterior hip when both your hands are planted, chest is up, spine is extended, and then you sink your hips forward. So hang out there. You can floss back and forth if you want. You can contract the glute and sink forward. But what I'm really looking forward is just spending at least 30 seconds here and then spend 30 seconds here. And if you're a little bit more flexible here, then you can always kind of laterally flex over and rotate away to try and tie in the psoas a little bit, but it depends on how tight you are. Keep in mind that in this upper position and the lower position, you want to keep the lower abs tight. If the lower abs are not tight, then you're just going to anteriorly rotate the hip or extend your lumbar and not actually stretch the psoas and some of the hip flexors. So keep the lower abs tight. If all you can go is get to here with your lower abs tight, that's fine, but you know, you're working towards getting vertical here. So for 30 seconds in first position, 30 seconds in second position. That's just 1 minute each leg. There's no excuse not to do it.